Most real estate problems don't happen because people make bad decisions. They happen because they're making decisions within the wrong framework. If the framework is wrong, even the smart, most well-intentioned people end up stressed, confused, and just disappointed. My name is Kyle Powers, Haven Real Estate Group at eXp Realty, and this is The Clear Path Home. This is not a series about hype. This is not hot takes or market noise or anything of that sort. What I'm looking to do is make this series about helping people think clearly before real estate decisions get heavy. If you are to go through this and you ever misunderstand how real estate works, everything feels a lot harder than it actually needs to be. So today I want to walk through a couple of things most people misunderstand. Again, these are not tactics, these are not strategies. This is just how to think about real estate. Here's the first misunderstanding. Everyone starts to think about real estate as one big decision: the offer, the closing, the price. But the crazy part is that real estate isn't a single moment, it's an actual sequence of events. Every outcome is shaped by what you assume before you act. That's why when two people make the same move in the same market and they can feel completely different afterwards. Most stress doesn't actually come from that final decision. It comes from something earlier in the sequence that wasn't ever clear. You heard that right, something that isn't clear. So having that clarity is crazy important. This is why people say things like, I don't know why this is so stressful, or this shouldn't be this hard. It's not the market, it's not the lack of houses or anything like that, it's the lack of clarity. And having that clarity early on is very important. The next one, and this is the big one, is that people are solving the wrong problem. So most people think the problem in real estate is price, interest rates, or timing. But I'm here to tell you guys, those usually are not the problem. What you really are, those are just more of your constraints. The real problem is almost always misalignment. Misalignment between expectations and reality, between timeline and pressure, between goals and risk tolerance. Two people can face the same market and have totally different outcomes because they're solving different problems even if they don't realize it. So when you try to solve the wrong problem, everything starts to feel heavy and no amount of good advice can overcome that or fix that. So when you actually have the clarity on what you're that problem of what you want to solve, that's when things become easy and things become actually a really non or low stress environment. This next principle surprises most people, and that's that good decisions feel calm, not exciting. You guys, most people think that a good real estate decision should feel exciting and urgent and fast and emotional, but the best real estate decisions usually feel pretty calm in the moment, after the moment, and you feel good about it, right? They feel intentional, they feel steady. That's when you know you've made the right decision, and that's when that chaos usually isn't an opportunity, it's just missing information. And so pressure isn't a requirement, it's a signal. It's a time to think, okay, if something feels rushed, that doesn't mean you should move faster. It usually means that something needs to be clarified first. So deciding and figuring out what that clarity is one of the most important things that you can do in any real estate decision. And I don't care if it's buying your first home, buying your second or third home, or buying an investment property, having that information, having that clarity of what your outcome is or needs to be will make things go way smoother for you and your family. If you've ever felt stuck, rushed, or overwhelmed by real estate decisions, that doesn't mean that you're bad at this. What it actually does, or what it typically means, is that your framework just needs to change. And helping people slow things down and get clarity is exactly what I'm here for and what I do as a real estate agent. So I want to help you. I want to help your families. I want to help your friends. I want to make sure that decision of real estate is not a stressful one and it's a fun one. So when you step back, most real estate frustration comes from three misunderstandings. It comes from thinking it's one big decision instead of an actual sequence. It comes from solving the wrong problem. So figuring out and having that problem, what that problem actually is one of your biggest steps that you need to take. And mistaking pressure for opportunity. You guys, I literally had a conversation with somebody last night where they were talking about, well, they got offers and they do this and they do this and they do this. I'm like, listen, calm down. Let's make an actual decision with it. And if it's not the right house for you, there will be a house that comes up. I think that's the biggest thing that most people I see get into it. They feel rushed, they feel pressured, they did this and this and this and this and this, and then they have what's called buyer's remorse, and it is a real thing. So being ready for that is crazy important. So when those things get clarified, real estate really does become a whole lot simpler. Most people don't need more information. They just need a clearer way to think. And that's what I want to do with this Clear Path Home series, is actually give you, pull back the curtain a little bit and give you an episode every other week to be able to show you, like, this is the way that we can go and get you into a home. Whether it's whether you're looking to buy your first home, second, third, fourth, or investment, or whatever that looks like for you, I want to be here to help you guys and make sure that it is a low stress opportunity for you to buy real estate and have one of the best things that I can ever say, and that's buying a home. I love it. I'm addicted to it, if you can say that. It's one of the things that I love helping people do as well, and I've been able to help do that time and time again, year over year for the last 10 plus years, and I want to help people do that. So if you have any questions, or if you're really enjoying this stuff, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel and subscribe to our new episodes. We're going to send them out via email, via YouTube, and I want to make sure that we get you guys in there. So my personal cell phone number is 785-477-5485. My email is kyle@homesforsalemhk.com. As always, you guys, if there's anything at all that you're looking for or any questions that you have, ask them. I can't stress this enough. Ask them, because that same question, number one, put in the comments below. I'd love to hear that, because that same question you have may be the same question that someone else has. But if not, if you don't want to ask it in there, go ahead and shoot me a text or shoot me an email. I want to hear from you guys. I want to make sure, I don't care if you are 2 months out from buying a house or 2 years out from buying a house. I want to have that conversation with you. I want to help you, educate you on the process of buying a home and what that looks like, and help you make the best decision for you and your family. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you go ahead and stay tuned, our next episode will be in another 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yeah. I'm going to drop these every other week. What we are looking to do is why real estate decisions feel harder than they need to be, and what actually simplifies them, right? So that's the next episode. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you jumping on here. We'll see you next time.